Welcome back, everyone, to this the third sit-down session, I guess, or fourth. What is this? It was you, and then the two of you together.
So that would be the fourth.
This is the fourth. Holy shit! So this is the fourth sit-down session of this surprise RPG. How are we feeling going into this one versus how we left last time?
I want to say like soft confidence. Like I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Because this is really just all improv.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use that soft confidence of some next time. So when I'm not confident next time, I go, "How do you feel?" I feel soft confidence. You know, like it's just trying to make myself feel better. We did do a bit of.
I would be careful in what context to use the phrase soft confidence.
But we did to sort of help. We did do character upgrades for you. I know, Jarrod. I think you upgraded marksmanship
and streetwise.
Cool. And then John, what did the major upgrade?
The major did some major upgrades. We got marksmanship, ground vehicle, and I did repair. And I think that was.
I think that may have been it. Yeah.
And throwing. Sorry. Mm-hmm. And throwing, just in case I ever, we're running from the T-800, and I want to throw Zack in the way. Zack, Zack, throw the grenade, and it bounces in front of us. Like, no,
it's the Mr. Burns just.
It's like, what are you doing? I'm giving you the beating of your life.
Oh, that's really good, Doug. Damn.
Well, that was a little harsher than I was planning for it to be, but still.
I mean, it's actually, let's be honest though. Zack has done pretty fucking good at combat wise in the past.
Leading out of that fucking car and throwing the smoke bug thing through the hole was difficult, and really, you were so fucking lucky you weren't shot.
Yes.
That was so close. Don't take any of that to mean like you better be careful when you're playing. You got to play the way I want you to play, because I might just kill you. That's not my goal. My goal isn't to kill you. The Terminator's goal is to kill you, but my goal is to just make sure that we at least have some kind of fun.
Were you about to do a Jared Leto Joker?
I haven't seen the movie, so I wouldn't know.
It was in the trailer. He's like, I don't want to kill you.
That sounds like a Heath Ledger Joker to me.
I'm just gonna hurt you really, really bad. Yeah.
I'll take your word
Jared
for
Leto's
it.
Joker dialogue is literally just
I don't
things that ended up as memes from the.
I don't see Doug as a malicious GM.
Yeah, I would hope not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call Doug a malicious GM either.
Am I more like wait?
I would call him a mischievous. GM.
I would be happier at the comparison of Q than Joker as in terms of a GM.
Okay,
like
I can get behind that.
Like, well, John, how you've surprised me with your sudden empathy for your fellow players. Now you're dead.
Oh yeah, you know what? That does sound like you. I don't know. Actually, I don't really know how I would. I can't compare you to a pop culture.
Don't judge my please. Now, see, I mean this for real. Please don't judge my DM style based on this experience, because this is an experiment. Like this is
no. You've GM'd several other games and game systems. For me.
But in terms of this is we're all doing something different. You guys walked in blindly. I'm also sort of stretching. You
walked in blindly,
kind of, because it's an open sandbox, and I'm like, and it was almost too open.
You did because we wrote our own character histories, and the entire game had to be written around both of them.
So so that's new.
So in a way, like you're driving the bus, but like we built the road.
Sure, like I know what you mean. I think there's a better metaphor, but yes, I can agree.
Yes, we're building the train system as the train is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons where we know like, oh, we have to save the princess. So there's a quest.
Right.
The quest here is also open ended. All I have to do is get homeboy back on a certain day, at a certain time, in a certain spot. How I do that is completely open to me. Like I could be like, oh, we're gonna dig a hole and live inside the fucking hole, and eat dirt and moles for 3 years. Like
grave robbing is a victimless crime.
But you know what I mean. Like all I'm saying is, Doug, I do not think that many GMs could handle something so open, but I know for a fact that if I was like, we're gonna go to Europe, and I had like a legitimate plan, and we got the money somehow, and everything worked, you'd be like, all right, well, here's what happens.
I'm sure there's some DM out there listening who completely disagrees with your observation that you think I could handle this and that I'm doing.
Yeah,
a good
but until
job.
they have to fucking do it themselves.
Sure.
Like you wove, not to keep using the word fate, but like you wove two fates together in such a way that is like mind-boggling. So mind-boggling, I didn't even believe it halfway through when you were reading the Connor thing. I still still something in me was like, oh, this has to be a joke, and I just didn't, and then it just washed over me, and it just blew my mind. And then I still didn't get the fact that Jarrod was playing Zack until like the moment when you're like, well, how do you think it looked from Jared's session? I was like, oh wait.
That's true. I didn't even make it clear that Jarrod was your target or your asset.
I thought it was possible Jared's playing the T800 or that he's like another person sent back maybe, or I don't know. Like he was somebody who's going to get caught up in it.
Yeah. I told Jarrod before we began, it was that I had the realization that, okay, did Jared's game, he set up. Did John's game, he set up. So now that I throw the two of them together, we can hit the ground running, and we all whatever. And it's like no. Like there's a lot of you both had to figure out dynamic wise, and I think we're going to be balanced out more, and especially as this session goes on, I think because you've not only talked outside of the game now that there's no more secrets, and that there'll be more time spent in the game because we will do a small time jump, which we've already kind of discussed. I think this is all going to balance out, which allows your characters to have grown in terms of your skills, but also in knowing each other and making a plan. So I think...
And Zack has finally seen the T800 in action, so hopefully...
Yeah, a couple times, yeah.
Hopefully he believes 100%, whereas stop me if I'm wrong, Jarrod, it was maybe only like in the 50 to 60% belief until that happened? Maybe less?
More, yeah.
More?
Yeah.
But it wasn't 100%. More like a true believer.
Yeah.
Until what do you think was the moment when Zack was like, "Oh no, this is a robot after me"?
I don't think he was so much in disbelief. He's just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go along with this then.
Because I mean, really, if someone's shooting you, you don't really have time to think about whether they're a robot or something.
Yeah, it's just somebody's coming to kill me. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You go with the guy who saved you, right?
Yeah, even though he's also kind of like, I guess I follow this guy, I guess.
All right, kids. Let's
right.
fucking...
Let's roll.
Let's make our own fate.